Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do my fall Fenty haul. Now Fenty just released a few products on their website that are supposed to be for the fall. So that means that the color schemes and the products are more fall colors, so they're a little bit deeper and darker colors than what's out right now. When summer is usually like, you know, the bright colors. But they also released the Fenty Skin line as well, and of course that can be used year round. And so I also purchased that, and so I just wanted to share some of the products that I purchased from the fall collection, as well as talk about the Fenty Skin collection and how I feel about it so far. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I will start with the makeup products that I purchased from that were just released for the fall collection. And these are available on the Fenty Beauty website as well as on Sephora, which is a retailer of Fenty. So you can purchase most of these items at both places. The Fenty Skin has not been released at Sephora yet, I do not think, but I do believe that they will be carrying it eventually. But right now it is exclusively on the Fenty Beauty site, and the sites are kind of combined. So now when you log on to Fenty Beauty, you will see Fenty Beauty at the top, and then another tab for Fenty Skin that will showcase, or where you can shop the skin products. Right now there are currently only 3 products, and I'm sure in the Fenty Skin line, and I'm sure that they will be expanding over time, but right now they have simply launched with 3 products, which I will get into. But I want to start with the makeup products that I purchased, and again, I purchased these directly from the Fenty Beauty website, but again, most of these are also on Sephora's website. I will put the links in the description box below from the the Fenty Beauty website for the products that I talk about here today, as well as the link for the Fenty Skin products. So I'm going to start with eyeshadow. As I mentioned before, I am pretty much on a day-to-day basis an eyeshadow and a lipstick, lip gloss person. I don't really do a full face of makeup or, like, you know, foundation, powder, any of that, concealer, unless I'm doing pictures or maybe if I'm filming, so that I'm not super shiny or oily. And I do tend to have combination skin. I have the T-zone, so my forehead, my nose, my chin area is usually what will get oily during the day, whether I'm wearing makeup or whatnot. I do have a beauty routine that I use for it, but and it's been working pretty well. But I'm now, you know, trying out the Fenty products, and I am seeing results with that too. So with the makeup, we have you guys are probably familiar with the snap shadows. So the snap shadows, there were currently 8 of them, and so each one has a number on it. And so 1 through 8 was already out, and they just released number 9 and 10, so that was part of the fall collection, so I purchased both of those. And I'll start with 9. So each snap shadow, if you've never purchased them before, if you're not familiar with the snap shadows, each one comes in a box like this, and they have the number on it. And the reason they're called snap shadows is because they do fit together. So you can put them back to back and they snap together. So when you're carrying them, it's like 2. So 2 of them will go back to back. So that's why they're called snap shadows, because they will snap together. So number 9 here, it is called Wine. And you can see from the top there, and I'll show you the colors. I have not played with this one yet, but it is called Wine, and the colors in it are Pop the Cork, Bottle Service, She Bubbly, Rosé Spritz, Pinoir Please, and Sherry Fairy. All right, and so as I featured in my Sephora haul that I just posted, the snap shadows all look like this. They're kind of like mini. They're good travel size. They come with a mirror, and these are the colors for the snapshot. And again, going across the top row, and it's kind of hard to read because everything is upside down on when you look at the sticker, which is one thing about the snap shadows that is a little frustrating when you're trying to do it from this angle. But if you are, you know, working with the shadows, you can easily flip it around. So again, the names do reflect the theme, which is wine. So starting with the top row, we have Pop the Cork. So that's that brown kind of a brownish color. Bottle Service is the middle, kind of a nice rose mauve color. And then you have She Bubbly. So that's your top row. On the bottom row, you have Rose Spritz, Pinot Please, and Sherry Fairy. Alright, so again, easy to travel with. They do not come with a brush, so you do need to make sure that you carry a brush with you if you're using them on travel or somewhere where you're not at home with your usual stash of makeup. But again, the mirror and the easy, small, thin, you can see they're very slim, so you can easily drop them into a bag or your purse or whatnot, so they're good for on the go. So that was Snap Shadow number 9, and it is called Wine. So I love purple, it's my favorite color, so I'm very excited to play with those colors, and they will be great for fall. Snap Shadow number 10, which is the last one in the collection for right now. The name of it is Money, and I'm actually wearing Money on some of the colors from Money on my eyes right now, 2 of the colors actually. And as the name states, Money does have a green theme, which I think is interesting because you don't see a lot of palettes that tend to go with a lot of greens. They do have some shades of green, and I see a lot of like what I call army green or olive green in a lot of palettes, especially for fall and winter, which that's one of my favorite shades of green to play with. I think it goes great with like, you know, a burnt orange or browns and bronze and gold, especially if you do a matte olive or army green color and put a as like your background color, and then put a shimmery bronze or gold or any kind of, you know, burnt orange, any kind of fall brighter color on top of that. I think those color combos look very nice. In here, remove the plastic, you have this is Money, Snap Shadow number 10. So again, all these greens. So as you can probably tell, I am wearing this dark green in the middle. That is what's going across here on my actual lid. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's kind of hard to tell because even when I was putting it on, I was surprised at how similar the color that I was using, the other color I was using, in the shimmer color blended, which is nice because these shadows do blend nicely. The other color I'm using is this kind of brighter matte green here. And then I used the shimmer here. So again, the names of these colors, and I'll start with this bottom row. You have Flash Money, so that's the kind of gold color. Flash Money, Direct Deposit, which is the color that's on my lid. So the color going across here, that is Direct Deposit. And then there is Rubber Bands. That's the brown color there. And then coming across the top, your deep green is Fat Pockets. And then the other color that's on my eyes right now, which is the color in the middle, is Need Receipts. And then Time is Money is the last one. So again, the theme of this is money, and as you can see by the names, money, but I do love that green, and I can't wait to do maybe like a green and gold combination. I don't wear a lot of green typically, so one, that's an excuse to buy some more clothing, or maybe even some gold in the fall. A lot of times one of the colors that comes out is kind of like a mustard yellow, so these colors would complement, like if you had on a top or a sweater that's like mustard yellow, you could definitely do a look with this. Also the forest green or the deeper greens come out, or even a brown. You could do all of those and spice it up with these colors. So again, they're very appropriate for fall, but also you can use them now, and I love the Snap Shadows. I do use some form of Fenty eyeshadow for the most part almost every day now, even though I'm home. Sometimes I still just do an eyeshadow look just, you know, for fun. So what better time than to play with your eyeshadow than now, since you're home and you can do different looks. So sometimes I do that and just take photos, and I may post them online just to play with different looks. So that is those are the two fall snap shadows that were released in the fall collection for Fenty Beauty. And there was a Stunner lip paint that was released, and it is in the color Underdog, which is also what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And again, I love the design and the packaging and the casing for Fenty Beauty. They definitely paid attention to detail. And I have quite a few of the lip stoners. So these are like liquid, matte liquid lip paints, and they do stay pretty well. I wouldn't say that they are 100% transfer proof, but they do tend to last. Like I put on this morning, or this early afternoon, so probably around like 1 o'clock, and I've only had to touch up just right in the center, and that's after eating and drinking, and that was just because of eating and drinking. So just right there in the center where you typically like drink with a cup. So if you do use a straw or something like that, chances are you wouldn't even have that. But that was after eating a full meal, had some Chick-fil-A, you know. So after eating and drinking, then I just touched up the centerpiece. Was the only piece that had come off just a little bit. But for the most part, if you are someone like me, I'm a teacher, so I don't have a lot of time in between classes or even for my lunch break till, you know, my next class starting to reapply makeup. So if I am wearing a lipstick, which I usually am wearing some form of lip gloss or lipstick, I prefer to wear like the matte or the liquid lipsticks that pretty much have some staying power, because I don't have time to keep touching up my lipstick every time I eat or drink something. I usually keep water on hand with me throughout the day, so I am drinking out of a bottled water pretty much all day. So I don't need something that's going to easily come off or easily fade, because I don't always have time to, you know, touch it up or check on it either way, and I don't want to be walking around looking crazy. So these Stunner lip paints are great, long lasting, and they definitely do have some staying power. And like I said, they aren't transfer proof, but they don't come off very easily. Like just a little bump against your lips is not going to make it come off. But, you know, eating and drinking or something a little more intense, they do tend to come off a little, but it doesn't fade completely, or not to the point that you would need a touch up. So again, I just want to showcase the color. The brush on this is really good because it allows you to be able to, you know, kind of do like an outline and then fill it in, which is great as well. And as you can already see the color on my lips. So again, this is the fall, the new fall color. It used to be in a mini, and so now they are releasing it in the full size. And this is Underdog. And I'm sorry, I forgot to do prices for these items. The Stunner lip paints run for $25 regular price. So this one would have been $25. And back to the snap shadows, they are $25 a piece, or 2 for $45. So you can save $5 if you get two, if you buy them 2 at a time. And that goes for any of them, not just in the fall collection, but any of the snap shadows. And Sephora also has the same deal running. So if you get 1, it's $25, or if you get 2, it's 2 for $45. So just a $5 savings for buying 2. All right, the next thing in the fall collection that I have purchased, and I also really love, I will definitely be reordering these because I can see myself using them quite a bit, and that was the Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I ordered 2 colors. This is Pinch Me, and they already had this. It was just a clear balm, and it came with like the exfoliating stick that you can order. I do not have that simply because I already have an exfoliating product that I use from Beauty Bakery, and so I do use that scrub, and I have used it with that oil, and it works great. And I also have an exfoliating scrub from Mary Kay, so that is why I haven't purchased the scrub stick from Fenty yet. But once those other 2 products are gone, then I will probably give the Fenty exfoliating stick a try. It usually comes in something that looks kind of like the lipsticks, like the Mademoiselle lipsticks, so it's really easy to apply. And then this oil, you can use it kind of like a lip gloss and just put it on by itself. You can put it on top of something if you want, or you know, you can use this part of your lip care routine. So once you do the exfoliating, then you can just put it on top. And like I said, you can buy a combo on Fenty right now that comes with the exfoliating stick and the clear gloss. But now they have released some color, and when I say color, it's like a gloss, so it's not a heavy color. It wouldn't look anything like this, but it's kind of like a sheer color options that they have. And this one is Pinch Me, which, as you can see on the box, is kind of a nice pink. And show it here. You can see it on the brush. Now on my lips, if you put maybe like 2 layers, and it doesn't cake up or anything, but if you put like maybe 2 layers or so, it will show up. Like, it'll be obvious I'm wearing something, but it won't be like a lipstick at all. It won't show. And it is a little bit, it's shiny, so it is glossy, but it has, you can definitely feel the moisture when you put it on. So it would be great to top with something like a liquid lipstick, which can tend to be drying. Sometimes I don't find that Fenty, you know, makes my lips dry. I tend to have naturally dry lips without anything. So a lot of times I do exfoliate a few times a week, and sometimes I will in the morning I will exfoliate if I'm going to wear like a matte liquid lipstick, just because I want to make sure it's smooth when I put it on. So if you are someone like me who tends to have dry lips, if you don't keep them moisturized, this is a great thing to do. I usually put something on my lips at night before I go to bed, just so that my lips don't get dry in the middle of the night and I wake up in the morning and they're, you know, peeling and cracked. So I always try and keep something moisturizing on them, which is why I do love these. And the fact that they have a little bit of color is great, because like I said, you can wear them alone without anything else, and it will give you a hint of color. So that's what these are like. They give you a hint of color, but it's not anything that's super bold. It's not a lipstick. It is a lip gloss, so it will come off, it will transfer, but it does moisturize your lips. And I definitely, when I put it on, it feels great. And you can feel the oils and the moisture. So this is the Pinch Me color, and then I also ordered it in Cocoa Drizzle, which reminds me a lot of the hot chocolate gloss balm, except for this has more, I think it probably has more of an oil moisture component than the gloss bombs. But in terms of color, this would be Cocoa Drizzle. So this would be a good thing to use if you are maybe looking for something like that, or if you really like that color and you want to use it for a topper or just, you know, by itself. This would be your option, Cocoa Drizzle. There are 2 other colors available that came out in the fall with this collection. I want to say one is another brown color. It's a lighter color. I don't remember the exact name of it. It's something latte, but it is a little lighter brown. I didn't purchase that one. I got this one because I felt like it would show up more in terms of color, and I wanted something to show up. But if you don't care about it showing up and you're just focused more on the moisture, or you just want to use it as a topper maybe, then you can also get that color, which is a lighter brown. And then they also still have the clear available for you as well, if you just want to use it as a moisturizer and not for a color piece. But I do like wearing these and around the house as well. So sometimes if I'm not going out for the day, then I will just put these on, because I don't want to, you know, use like this if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm not filming, if I'm not doing anything where, you know, it really matters so I look like at all. Then I'll put them on just because it doesn't matter if they have color or whatnot. But they are moisturizing, so it is still treating my lips regardless. And again, these were Pinch Me and Cocoa Drizzle. The Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. And they make your lips very soft and very moisturized, and they keep them that way throughout the day. So in terms of makeup, though, that is the only thing I purchased from the fall collection. There are some mascaras that released. There was a burgundy color as well as a green color that was released. I do not usually wear mascara, so I did not purchase them. However, I am considering getting the burgundy mascara just because I really like that color, and I think that combined with this Underdog lip paint, I might be able to do a look, so I might actually give mascara a try. I've worn it a couple times. The main reason I don't wear it is because, one, I do have pretty long and dark lashes without anything on them. So I've never really needed mascara in terms of just, enhancing it and making my eyelashes visible, because they are pretty visible. But I do like the colors, and I know there have been colored mascaras from other brands. I just never gave it a try, but I do like the look, so I may end up getting the colored mascara and giving it a try at some point. The last part of my haul deals with the Fenty Skin line. So again, Fenty Skin just launched a couple of weeks ago, and it did a great. So far it's been doing great. It sold out. I am signed up. I guess you can say I have an account. I get the emails for Fenty Beauty, and I signed up for Fenty Skin, so I had like a 2-day early access to the Fenty Skin collection prior to it opening up to the general public, and I was able to order my products. So I was in between what products to buy. They do offer a bundle, which I'll show you in a minute, with all 3 products, because as I stated, there are only 3 products in the Fenty Skin line right now. I think they'll probably be expanding eventually, but right now they started with these 3 products. And those 3 products are a face wash, a toner, and a moisturizer. So I will show you all of those. You can buy the items separately as well. The bundle is a little bit of a discounted deal, because there are different prices, but if you get the bundle, it's $75 for all 3 items, and they'll send it to you in the bundle pack. But since I was in between deciding whether or not I wanted to purchase the bundle or not, I waited too late, and by the time I made my decision, it was sold out the first go round, but they restocked. And then I did order the bundle. So before that, I ordered the toner, because my normal face routine, I've been doing the face wash routine pretty much since college, since undergrad, and that was roughly 2004. The fall of 2004 is when I started undergrad. So here we are in 2020. So I've been doing that routine for about 16 years or so, and I use Aveeno clear complexion face pads to wash my face every day. I just do my face routine in the morning. I know some people do it at night or do morning and night, but because I don't typically wear makeup on my face other than just eyeshadow or lipstick, then I don't tend to cleanse at night, unless if I do wear makeup, a full face of makeup, then I will cleanse, because I like to make sure that I don't clog up my pores or cause breakouts if I don't clean my makeup thoroughly. So I make sure that after I remove it, then I follow up with a cleanse of some sort. But typically I just do in the morning, I do have a 3-step process. I use the Aveeno clear complexion pads, Fox Brim Orange Blossom water toner, and Aveeno clear complexion moisturizer, and I do that daily, and pretty much every day. Some days I get lazy, but for the most part I do that daily. And now I have started implementing with the Fenty products. So I have switched from the clear complexion pads for the face wash to the Fenty Skin face wash, which this is officially called the Fenty Total Cleanser Remove It All. So this is the Fenty Remove It All Cleanser. This is supposed to be not only a face wash, but also a makeup remover. So if you're wearing makeup and you're using this as part of your cleansing routine to get off your makeup, this is for that as well. So it's for your just daily cleansing as well as for makeup removing cleansing. Hence the name Remove It All. And this one, I've seen people talk about the scent. It smells wonderful, but it is not a powerful scent. If you are someone who is sensitive to scents, I do not think you'll be triggered by this. I smell it slightly. Now, I don't have the strongest sense of smell. I will say that something has to be super strong to really, get in my nose. But when I use it, and it's a pretty pink color, and these tops, I just want to showcase how it works. You just twist and you squeeze and it comes out here at the bottom. So I will show just a little. It's kind of a pink lotiony. It has some thickness to it, but I usually just do this with my hands. So I will put that on on my hands and do a nice little lather, and then I just use my washcloth to rinse. And the smell, it's a sweet smell, which I love, but it's not very strong. Like, I don't smell it right now. I have to put it up to my nose to actually inhale. So like putting it on my face and all of that, I don't smell anything. So I know some people were saying like, oh, the smell, and I can't do smells. Like, I don't smell it. I don't think it's very strong at all. So I wouldn't say that if you are someone who smells sometimes trigger you, that this would bother you, because it really doesn't have a strong scent at all. And again, you don't smell it when you're applying it, and you definitely don't smell it after you've washed your face. So it's not anything that lingers at all. But I do love it. My skin feels so nice and moisturized after I cleanse with it. And when I switched over, typically whenever I switch products, because even though I've had the same routine with the Aveeno and Fox Balm products for the most part every day for years, I do switch out from time to time to try different products. So I do rotate sometimes a different face wash. If I feel like I need a deeper clean, I will use, I think it is the L'Oreal, like one of the charcoal scrubs that they have. So sometimes I'll switch out and use that. Or my toner, if I run out the Fox Balm toner, I have to order online, so you can get it through Amazon or directly from the Fox Balm site. So sometimes if I run out before I've had a chance to order, or before my order goes, if there's like a day or two lag in between me running out and me getting my new shipment, then I will use another toner that I have, because I do have a few other toners around. I just don't use them daily, but I have them because I used to do product reviews as well. So I will switch back and forth to a rose water toner. I have a few of those on hand. And then again, the Fox Balm toner that I use is the Orange Blossom water toner. So my face does not, sometimes when I change up my normal products, my face may break out slightly, nothing major, nothing crazy, the first day or two that I try something new. And that's just my skin, I guess, adjusting and saying, hey, like, this is different. So that happens from time to time, not a lot, but it did not happen with the Fenty products. So that's what I really want to say, is that did not happen with the Fenty products. I did not experience any new breakouts for when I switched from my regular face wash to the Fenty. So I think that speaks highly of the gentleness behind it. So it's gentle enough not to irritate your skin, but also, strong enough to get the job done in terms of cleansing, because I also haven't had any breakouts since using this. And part of the reason I was using the Aveeno Clear Complexion is because it does treat like acne, and I don't have severe acne, as you can see. Like, my skin is pretty clear. I get like a few breakouts like on my cheeks, sometimes a few spots, or maybe a little a pimple here and there, especially during that time of the month, which is just ended for me. And so I am recovering, my skin is recovering from that, because for whatever reason it will still break out around that time, which is not unusual. But on a normal basis, my skin is pretty clear. I do have a few spots just from popping a pimple or whatever, but for the most part it's pretty clear. I don't have severe acne or anything like that. So the Fenty skin has been working in terms of keeping my face clean, and definitely has not caused any irritation or breakouts since switching to it. And I just want to read what's on the back. It says, hyper clean, soft skin without stripping or drying, daily cleanser and makeup remover in one. And you can use this twice a day, day and night, if you're someone who does that both twice a day. It says, use day and night to remove makeup, dirt, and impurities. Wet skin, work into a lather, and rinse. And like I said, I usually just use my hands and build it up, and, put it on my face, and then I just wipe it off, rinse it with my washcloth. So again, this is the total Remove It Fenty Skin Remove It All Total Cleanser. The next item, as I mentioned, I use a 3-step process, is the toner. So this does not have a scent at all. I was kind of disappointed because I was expecting it to have a nice scent after smelling the wash. And my Orange Blossom water toner, although it's an all natural product, because Fox Balm is definitely focused on natural products, so that is an all natural product. It has a scent, and it's a natural scent from the ingredients, and that's why I love it. It reminds me kind of of like Fruit Loops before they took all the sugar out, but it reminds me of that sweet kind of Fruit Loopy smell. That's the best way I can describe it. And that scent and that toner is stronger than anything here. This doesn't have a scent at all. I smell nothing when I use this. So this is definitely something, if you are someone that's sensitive to smell, you should definitely be okay using this without any issues. So again, this toner is called Fat Water, and the reason it's called Fat Water, and this is per Rihanna, it's called Fat Water because of the consistency. So usually toners, including like the one that I was using, is very liquidy essentially. But this one has a thickness, as you can even see in the bottle. It looks almost jelly-like. It isn't a gel, but when it comes out, it has the same twist operation as the you can see is there. So it looks like a gel, but it's not a gel, but it does go on. So I usually just put this on my fingers, massage this in after I've rinsed the face wash off. And when I finish using this, I can definitely feel a difference in my skin. I can feel the moisture and the softness between the two products. But even before, as I mentioned, I didn't order the bundle right away. I ordered two of the products individually, which was the face wash and this toner, because I was almost out of my clear complexion pads. So I wanted to use all of those first before I switched over to the Fenty skin cleanser, and I was out of my toner. So that is why I went ahead and I ordered the toner. It was the first product that I ordered from Fenty Skin separately, and so it was the first thing I incorporated into my routine. So I was still using Aveeno for the cleanse and the moisturizer, and then I had incorporated this, and I noticed a difference. The Orange Blossom water toner from Fox Brand works great, and I always get compliments on my skin. This has definitely helped in controlling the oils, and since I've combined the two, I definitely noticed, like I said, I have the T-zone combination oily skin, and I have noticed that even without using anything else in terms of powder or anything to blot out the oils, that my skin has been less oily than it typically is in those areas, and I definitely attribute that to the Fenty Skin products. So the Fat Water works great, and like I said, it does not have a smell. I smell nothing when I use this, so if you are sensitive to scents, this should be okay for you. And as you can see, I've been using it about a week, and the bottle is still almost full because it only takes not much more than what I put on my finger just to show you the texture. This doesn't require a lot to get your whole face. So this will last you a long time, which I think makes it an even better deal because it is a long-lasting product. And let me mention the price right quick. Individually, the total cleanser is $25, and the Fat Water is $28 by itself, which is what makes the bundle a little bit better of a deal because it's $75, which means that essentially each product would be $25. So for the cleanser, it's pretty much like paying the same thing because it's $25 either way. But you save $3 on the toner because it's $28 without when you buy it separately, versus again the bundle being $75, so therefore you're paying $25 a piece. So now let me get to the bundle. I just want to showcase it. When you order the bundle, it does come in a box, because if you guys have been ordering from Fenty lately, you know that they have switched from everything coming in the box to pretty much sending you, I get kind of like a brown recyclable envelope package thing. That's what most of the products come in now. But when you do order the Fenty Skin bundle, you do get a nice box with the Fenty that says Fenty Skin back there on it. And of course you get all three items, so you already know the face wash, and then the toner, and the last item that I had not tried yet, simply because I still have my Aveeno moisturizer, is the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Invisible Moisture Broad Spectrum 30 FPF Sunscreen Moisturizer. So here's the thing with the moisturizer. I've heard mixed reviews. I have not tried it yet. And that's one reason why I did not order the moisturizer by itself, because it was still available at the time, even when the bundle ran out, and then the cleanser was out of stock, and the only thing available was the toner and the moisturizer. One reason I didn't get the moisturizer is because I kept hearing mixed reviews about, not that it was bad, but if you have oily skin, some people said that it's cause their skin, it didn't mix with their skin because they already had oily skin, and this is, it has a little bit, it says this is non-oily, by the way, but they said that it made them shiny because of, I guess, the moisture agents in this combined with their oily skin gave them a shine, like under their makeup and stuff like that. So they didn't care much for moisturizer. I like, again, that is just from what I've seen on some reviews of people that have used it. I have not used it, so I am not saying that it does that, because that I haven't experienced it yet. I will give it a try. Now that I have the whole bundle set, I can use all 3 products and just see what it does for me, because I do have the T-zone oily skin, so I can see if it helps, or, you know, adds to it, or maybe if it just keeps it the same. A few other facts with this. This is also a daily use item, but it does have the SPF 30 sunscreen, which my current moisturizer also has the same in it. So, you know, that's nothing new for me, but I know for some people, they don't always have moisturizers or products, makeup products that have sunscreen, so that is a very important thing. So the SPF 30 in here, and another thing about that is that it does not leave your face like that ashy look, because sometimes, especially for people of color, when you use sunscreen or certain products that have sunscreen in them, you get that kind of white ash overcast on your skin at times, and this product does not do that. So that is one of the special things about this product. And it's also environmentally friendly, as well as her whole line is environmentally friendly. But this moisturizer in particular, because there are some moisturizers that contain ingredients that can be harmful to things like coral reefs. And so one of the things about this particular moisturizer is that it does not contain those particular chemicals. You can check that information out on the website for more details about ingredients and you know, their eco-friendliness. But that is one thing that this product does not have. So when you're talking about moisturizers, that is a perk for this. It's also the packaging is supposed to be somewhat environmentally friendly, because once you buy the package the first time, you only have to buy this one time, because as you can see, there's 2 pieces to this. So this is what actually contains the moisturizer, and then this is like the case or the applicator. So you get this on your, when you buy like the bundle, or if you just buy the moisturizer by itself. But once you buy it one time, you only have to buy these, which are refills. So these can be these are what you toss out. You keep this piece. You do not have to buy something else. So you just replace it. So she sells refills on the Fenty Skin website. So when you go on there, you'll see the moisturizer, which is kind of like the starting kit, if you want to call it that. And then you'll just see the refills. So once you purchase it the first time and get this, you only need to purchase the refills going forward. So it would slide in. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right, so let me do it again. So here it is. Then you put it down in there, and I don't want to pop it in all the way because I'm not going to use it just yet, but this is what it will look like once it's in. And then of course it's just a pump process. So this is your moisturizer. In terms of scent, I don't think people were speaking on that. I haven't used it, as you can tell, so I'm just gonna pump a little bit for the purpose of seeing what it looks like. There it is. Yeah, it has like no smell. It's kind of the same pinky color. I don't know if it shows up. It looks more white on the camera, but it's a little light pink, and it looks similar to the face wash color as well. But yeah, it smells like I have to really inhale to get any scent. So I promise you, if you're someone who's worried about like the scents, you shouldn't be with these products, because there's nothing triggering about those. I don't think, I'm not a person that's sensitive to scents or have sensitive skin, but you know, I saw some reviews where people were saying, oh, like it's so strong and blah blah blah, and like I don't know what they're smelling. Maybe they need to check and make sure they actually have Fenty products, because it's not strong. Especially if they didn't order it off Fenty, which I would assume they probably did. But If they did, I'm not sure what they're smelling because this has no real scent. So I will read the side. This box gives more detail. Light as air, hydration, invisible sun protection, defends and brightens skin while reducing the look of pores, and it is oil free. So again, for those of us who have a little bit of oily skin, the term oil free is great. And it also says here, made with care for coral reefs. It does not contain oxybenzone or octinoxates. I hope I pronounced that correct. But those are the two chemicals that a lot of moisturizers have, especially with the sunscreen, that are harmful for the coral reefs. And Fenty is letting you know those chemicals are not included in this moisturizer, so you can also feel confident and good about yourself that you are not contributing to any environmental issues by purchasing this product. The refills are also recyclable, and she does have, as well as the packaging, so she does have information on the website that you can read about how to recycle your refills. Or like the piece I showed that actually has the moisturizer, you can look at how to recycle those. So again, the purpose of this line was to be an environmentally friendly line as well, or like, eco-conscious. So that was part of her thing. So that is all. That was my bundle. So you have the moisturizer, your toner, and your face wash. Like I said, I've just been using the face wash and the toner right now, and so far so good. No breakouts, no strong smells. Skin has been wonderful. It's clear, less oil. I can definitely attribute that to the products. And the fall line of makeup is out. It's available on Sephora as well as on Fenty Beauty. I will link everything that I mentioned here in the video down below. So thank you for watching, and please make sure that you subscribe and also follow me on my social media handles. They're also listed in the description box, along with checking out my blog, which has more product reviews and also a few other items that you might be interested in terms of my hobbies and what I like to do in my spare time.